Capeville clearance. Good afternoon. Delta 7347. Ready for pushback at Bravo 3.
Saudia 90446 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Delta 7347. Cleared for pushback. Capeville ground. Delta 7347. Ready to taxi. Delta 7347. Taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville clearance. Good evening. Turkish 3143. Ready for pushback at Alpha 3. Turkish 3143. Cleared for pushback.
Capeville ground. Saudia 90446 taxi to the gates. Saudia 90446 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capeville Tower. Good evening. Oman Air 2258 is on approach. Oman Air 2258 clear to land runway 17 right.
Delta 7347. Cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Saudia 90446 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Capeville ground. Turkish 3143. Ready to taxi. Turkish 3143. Taxi to runway 17 left.
Capeville Tower. Saudia 90446 request to cross runway.
Capital clearance. Good evening. Lion Inter 8119 ready for pushback at Alpha 1. Lion Inter 8119 cleared for pushback.
Capital Tower, Turkish 3143, ready for takeoff runway 17 left.
Saudia 90446, continue taxi.
Capital Tower, good evening. Asia 3290 is on approach.
Capital Ground, Saudia 90446, with you.
Asia 3290, cleared to land runway 17 right.
Turkish 3143, cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Lion Inter 8119 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capital Ground Oman Air 2258 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capital clearance. Good evening. Emirates 3461 ready for pushback at Charlie 2.
Capeville Tower, good evening. ABEX 1896 is on approach. ABEX 1896 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Oman Air 2258 taxi to gate Alpha 1. Capital Tower Oman Air 2258 request to cross runway.
Emirates 3461 cleared for pushback.
Capital Tower Lion Inter 8119 ready for takeoff runway 17 left. Lion Inter 8119 line up and wait runway 17 left. Lion Inter 8119 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Emirates 3461 taxi to runway 17 left.
Oman Air 2258 continue taxi. Capital Ground Oman Air 2258 with you.
Europa 3277 cleared for pushback.
Capital Ground Asia 3290 requesting taxi to the gates. Asia 3290 taxi to gate Alpha 3.
Europa 3277 taxi to runway 17 left.
ABEX 1896 taxi to gate Charlie 2.
Capville Tower, Emirates 3461 ready for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capital clearance. Good evening. Korean 2841 ready for pushback at Alpha 2.
Capville Tower, good evening. Finnair 6558 is on approach.
Korean 2841 cleared for pushback.
Finnair 6558 cleared to land runway 17 right. Asia 3290 continue taxi.
Emirates 3461 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capville Tower, good evening. Air India 8748 is on approach.
Europa 3277 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
ABEX 1896 continue taxi. Capeville Ground, ABEX 1896 with you.
Air India 8748 cleared to land runway 17 right. Capville Ground. Asia 3290 with you.
Capital Tower, good evening. Air China 1322 is on approach. Air China 1322 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Korean 2841 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capville clearance. Good evening. Volaris 3915 ready for pushback at Bravo 4. Volaris 3915 cleared for pushback.
Finnair 6558 requesting taxi to the gates.
Korean 2841 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Finnair 6558 taxi to gate Bravo 2.
Volaris 3915 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capital clearance. Good evening. Air India 8411 ready for pushback at Alpha 4.
Capville Ground Air India 8748 requesting taxi to the gates. Capital Tower, Finnair 6558, request to cross runway.
Capital Ground, Air China 1322, taxi to the gates. Air China 1322, requesting taxi to the gates.
Air India 8748, taxi to gate Alpha 2.
Capital clearance. Good evening. ABUX 7931, ready for pushback at Charlie 4.
Air China 1322, taxi to gate Bravo 4.
Air India 8411 cleared for pushback.
Finnair 6558, continue taxi.
Volaris 3915, cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capital Ground, Finnair 6558, with you.
Capital Tower, good evening. DHL 4316 is on approach. Air India 8411 taxi to runway 17 left.
Capital Tower, Air India 8748, request to cross runway.
ABUX 7931, cleared for pushback.
Capital clearance. Good evening. Lufthansa 6595, ready for pushback at Bravo 5.
DHL 4316 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Air India 9590, cleared to land runway 17 right.
Air China 1322, continue taxi.
Capital Ground, Air India 8748, with you.
Capital Ground, Air China 1322, with you.
Cape Phil Tower, good evening. ABREX 9000 is on approach.
Air India 8748, hold position.
Air India 8411 cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
ABREX 9000 cleared to land runway 17 right.
Capital Tower, good evening. Gol 2540 is on approach. Gol 2540 cleared to land runway 17 right.
ABUX 7931, cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Air India 8748, continue taxi.
Lufthansa 6595, taxi to runway 17 left.
Cargolux 4021, cleared for pushback.
DHL 4316 taxi to gate Charlie 4.
Cape Phil Ground, Cargolux 4021, ready to taxi.
Capital clearance. Good evening. Swiss 3303, ready for pushback at Alpha 5. Capital Ground, Air India 9590, requesting taxi to the gates.
Cape Phil Ground, ABREX 9000 taxi to the gates.
Cape Phil Tower, good evening. Northwest 4116 is on approach.
ABREX 9000 requesting taxi to the gates.
Capital Tower, DHL 4316 request to cross runway. DHL 4316 continue taxi.
Lufthansa 6595, cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
Capital Ground, DHL 4316 with you.
Northwest 4116, clear to land runway 17 right.
Capital clearance, good evening. Air China 9695, ready for pushback at Charlie 3.
Air India 9590, continue taxi.
Cargolux 4021, taxi to runway 17 left.
Capital Ground, Air India 9590, with you.
Cape Phil Tower, ABREX 9000 request to cross runway.
Gol 2540, continue taxi.
Cape Phil Ground, ABREX 9000 with you.
Capital Ground, Gol 2540 with you.
Capital Ground, Swiss 3303, ready to taxi.